Hello, and welcome back to Oolykee Gaming, and welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic, and today we're going to be focusing on putting our steel mill in production. Right, so first things first, I'm going to be jumping around a little bit because we have so many things happening at the same time. I will address a couple of issues real quickly. Mr. Stott suggested, I'm not 100% sure that we should connect the main line with the coal line. I need this built. This needs to be built here as soon as possible, like yesterday. This is the last thing we need to put this railroad in production. I have no idea how to build it perfectly, except using the old methods, and old methods won't work anymore because we removed a lot of infrastructure from here, and I just need to build this now. And the fastest thing, as I can see, in order to build this is by building a railroad there. I believe Mr. Stotts wanted us maybe to connect this to that, maybe. Yeah, this makes a lot of sense, but I think, yeah, let's just leave it like this, because I'm not really sure what I want to do with this railroad, where it's gonna go. Of course, it's gonna be overpasses, underpasses, and all different passes, but for now I'm gonna leave it as it is, and I'm gonna just finish this railroad so this can be done. Probably I'm gonna remove this. Oh, talking about the waste of steel, but I was panicking when I did this, but I'm gonna leave it as it is. Now, problem distribution here, electricity. Yes, you guys suggested something, and it's true. I believe it's true. I believe you guys that electricity was the problem, why this wasn't working, why they weren't refueled. Now, I come from the bulk, so we know how to steal fuel. I'm kidding. We know, everybody knows, you guys know as well, that you can use gravity in your advantage in order to fuel a vehicle. This is diesel, they don't have that safety caps, and especially in the 80s they didn't have, so you can just, put a hose on a higher elevated gas tank and just, try to pull it until you chug it and just fuel the freaking truck. You don't have to have electricity. Yes, I hear you say that this is built for electricity and it's hard to use it. Yes, it's hard, but not impossible. Put a knife through the tank and just use paper cups and fill it with gas. I understand. I mean, overcome the problems, but yeah, it's unfortunately, yes. Also, I believe before electricity, for pumping fuel on any liquids, I believe there were pressure pumps that you can just, like normal pumps that you can manually pump fuel, and I would believe that Soviet engineers would be smart enough to implement this in these kind of systems, but that they need electricity and they cannot work without electricity. It's a pile of something. Doesn't matter. Let's continue. But yeah, electricity seems to be the problem here. That electricity is needed for fuel to be, fueled. For trucks to be fueled. Okay. So I'm gonna just address the issue. Danil, we have Danil came back. Welcome back, brother. So he said, "Oh, what happened with the project of the harbor?" Yes, committee with the head of the committee, Mr. OG, put up a lot of pressure for us. We needed, from propaganda purposes, to finish the existing projects. We started on a lot of projects, and finances weren't shrinking, but we needed to have a showcase, something, so we can start some kind of that we can show it as a propaganda that we have stuff finished. So we have iron mining industry, we have steel industry. Hopefully we're gonna finish it in this episode. We'll see how that's gonna work. Of course, we are still working on these. All right, they need people. We're still working on this infrastructure over here. We're gonna soon finish this, and steel mill is gonna start. Steel is gonna start flowing. Let's go with that. Mr. Seatom and religious talk. Yes, I haven't. This is the low-hanging fruit that I wanted to address. That would be the radio station. I didn't even leave the notes what exactly you suggested, but I know that cultural enjoyment and sports is a little bit on the low side in our country. So cultural enjoyment and sports are lowest of the ones that we have. But he also mentioned something. So let's see this. Do we have people waiting on these stations that require something, let's say religion? Pray. There's some of them, not a lot, 16. It could be a lot, maybe not. I don't know if this is how the mechanic works, but Mr. Sito mentioned, or at least this is my understanding, that you can actually punch the religion out of your people's heads, that they're not even gonna go to station to wait for religion. Maybe not 100%, but this, if we invest in religion like this, will this lower their wish to go to the bus station and wait for a bus that goes to church that doesn't exist? Will it, or is it just the percentage of people will always, like semi-significant percentage of people will always go to the bus station and or tram station and just wait for religion, you know, to be fulfilled their need for religion? So is there any point of pushing the anti-religious propaganda in the radio stations at this point, given that it's almost zero, if not zero? So let me know what you think about that. Second thing, I think it's much more viable, much better. Cultural enjoyment, if we go for 50% here and then go enthusiasm for sport to 50% over here. Let's just go to 0 here. We all know where we want it to be. And let's go 50-50 cultural enjoyment and the enthusiasm for sport. This is probably the things that we can improve, and overall happiness of our people will increase because of this. I'm happy with this. I'm really happy with this, and if you have any suggestions, please give me a shout. This exterminating religion, I don't think we should be talking about that like that. We can in Soviet country, but anyway. There's another side project I would like to start. I noticed this not only now, but in general as well, that we have queues of tractors and trucks coming to this cargo station. Why is that? Because we have now two distribution offices of farms going to the same distribution office. Now it's flowing freely, smoothly as it actually can. Why the hell is this guy going? Oh, height. Oh, okay. Alcohol doesn't have to be... That doesn't matter. Let them just load there. It's one truck. I mean, it's one truck still, but there's like 20-30 trucks from distribution office. Anyway, I'll build a different distribution office, or cargo station in this case. Cargo station, the only one I have here is this vanilla, not vanilla one, but this one over here. I'll real quickly build a second cargo station. This looks like it's much smaller than the one we have, but we'll see how it works. I never had it before, so I don't know how good it is, but I will be footpath office as well. A road is going to be assigned automatically. I will be building one of them. So second thing I'm going to do here is build an asphalt road going from here all the way here and then swing it in this direction. There we go. And then... this looks peachy. And just to satisfy the gods of angles... there we go, in the direction of the traffic, and just build this on automation. That's perfectly fine, in my book at least. Hopefully it will be fine in the long term as well. So this is just something to maybe... We don't have crop issue, we don't have whatsoever crop issue, I think it's all fine. I'll just leave it like this. Šljivovica factory. Now, this is a tricky one. There's really good suggestions coming from all sides. First of all, suggestion from Mr. Moore. Mr. Moore had a really great idea of renaming the packaging of the Šljivovica boxes to baby formula. Nobody's gonna check baby formula. So baby formula, especially when it has stamps of the health ministry and that kind of stuff, you know, that is already checked. So baby formula is absolutely perfect. Second of all, we have an issue. Let's go with Mr. Moore. No-fly zone will be implemented over this area, even though I'm not really sure if it's necessary because the area is well hidden. Now, Mr. Stats had an idea here as well. He had a really good idea. He had a really good idea that we should start planting our own... Oh, you're freaking kidding me. Why doesn't it want to plant a tree here? I need it there. Okay, fine. That we should start a production of plums here in the hills, or resources. That's one of the ideas he had, and I like it. I like it a lot. Now the problem is, aesthetic nature. Aesthetic nature of, first of all, why am I spreading these trees this much? Because anybody in the Balkans knows that plum, shliva, needs to be 10 to 12 meters from each other, because you need to get all that sunshine on that plums, so you will have the best harvest. So everybody in the Balkans knows that. You need to treat your plums right. It needs to have a space. Okay, for some reason it doesn't like to be planted over here. But anyway, that's good enough. So we're putting a space over. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna stop doing this. This is just for show. The idea was that we should start our own fields over here. Now, the nature is aesthetic, and I don't like the idea of having yellow fields here. First of all, whiskey. Mr. Stats suggested that we already have Shlivovica production, and I wasn't planning this to be Shlivovica production at all. I wanted this to be a vodka production, but I didn't even mention that. We just continued doing, you know, like Shlivovica thing, and I didn't even mention it, but I was thinking this is vodka or beer production, whatever needs to be. Shlivovica is supposed to be just a rare thing that we do on the side. I'm sorry, I'm from Balkans, Shlivovica has to be included. But anyway, just because I like the idea of whiskey, because Shlivovica is everywhere, and whiskey would be this, you know, Western drink that, you know, high-end people with a little better life standard in the political office, they should have access to nicer things in life. Unfortunately, I already sold it as Shlivovica. I don't want to change the story. That's the only thing, but I like the idea of whiskey. I think even Tito from Yugoslavia, he was a good, big fan of whiskey. So I would assume that some of our Soviet leaders in history also had quite an appetite for whiskey as well. Or liver for whiskey. Anyway, that they were fans of whiskey as well. So the problem is that I don't want to have yellow fields here visible from the sea. It's just because of the aesthetics. Now, Shlivovica would be, again, perfect thing in this case, because it needs plum trees. Plum trees are trees like anything else, and plum tree farm would look perfect here, and exactly what Mr. Stott suggested. We would have our own production of resources here in the hills, but unfortunately all the crop production fields are all yellow, and it doesn't really fit on the hillside. Well, not that it doesn't fit, color-wise, you know, to be a secret. So I would like to keep it as it is and bring the crops in until they get orchards, that we can plant orchards like this, and then orchards will look perfectly fine here, you know, hidden from the prying eyes of the wandering people and the plane often passing by. That's why Mr. Moore suggested, and I agree, no-fly zone over this. This is some kind of military base, let's call it, because it has security and whatnot, and nobody is a wiser. Okay, Mr. Moore said that we should have underground cables connecting this substation to electricity grid. Yes, I think it would be perfect if we did it earlier, but because of we're gonna be building now, suddenly a big project, like, because these underground cables need to dug out the dirt, and it's gonna be a big project, and I think people will be asking questions. So this is the only reason why I don't want to build an underground cables now, but, you know, like just a rackety old cables going over the hill, and then bang, switch back to the this Shlivovica plantation. I will do the trees off screen or in the next episodes. I don't want to waste a lot of time doing this. Continuing on, Mr. Moore asked a question. Do we really? Not really. He brought a valid point here that probably I should explain. Do we really need a transport over here? And my answer is resounding yes. We need a public transport here. Why? Because I don't expect to build a lot of sports facilities, for one thing, and a lot of universities. So having people access to that, or pubs maybe even, we'll see about the pubs. So having access to these things, maybe even school, I'm not sure what the capacity will be in the end, but even school, I think we might have, it would be the best if we have functioning public transport system, so we can bring people to these needs. Sports, university, and pub, which is, this station is going to be a a main one from both sides, because I expect people from this side of town and this side of town not to have walking access to the sports facilities, university, and the most famous functionalist cafe pub in the town center by Mr. Vikom. This is a coffee shop from city of Brno, and this is perfectly fitting for Murmansk, because it's such a nice building and unique, and I think it fits here perfectly. This is going to be one of the most famous pubs in Soviet Alaska. Now, I removed these footpaths because I need reality check from time to time. I totally forgot that we live in 1985 and not in the 18th century, that we actually are building proper infrastructure. Now, overpasses were suggested and rejected. Of course, we need underpasses. This is a city. This is a city of the future. By the way, heads up, don't build on hilltops these underpasses, because you won't be able to... let's demonstrate. If we build this over here and you try to if you try to go F3 underground and you try to connect it to anything, you might have an issue that building is on the way. Okay, for some reason we don't have issue with this, and if we don't, I will leave it as it is. But let's see, this is yeah, you see the tunnel is above ground at some stage, and now it says building in the way. This tunnel is really shallow. This is why it can't be constructed. So what I'm gonna do now is demolish this building and just build it a little bit down in this direction. Let me just do this real quickly. So if we go over here and build it on the lower ground, now upper ground would definitely be much more useful. Now we have no problems building this whatsoever, which is fine. Nothing more than fine in my books. But oh, wait, I didn't even want to build it here. I forgot now to test this. Let's try one more time. Let's demolish this. Stay here. Why am I switching this all the time? Right, let's do this and demolish it. There we go. I want to try one more time here on the hilltop, because I want this to be as close as possible to the train station. I have actually no idea why. And can we build it here? We can. I'll do this. And then the second one is going to be over here in this direction. Maybe even... let's do it. Let's build it like this. Let's remove a little bit of this. And then let's build this one here. I think this should be fine. Now, by the way, I will do this a little bit. I don't know if this is needed, what I'm gonna do now, but I'm still gonna do it. First, this is darn it. The problem with this is this above ground, underground thing happening here. That this tunnel is actually going above ground. Yes, I think I need to build this on a lower ground. Come on, just go away. I don't know if I have to build both of them on the lower ground, or is it going to be enough just this one? This is raising. Ah, right. Let's do this. Let's lower ground over here, and this should hopefully fix this issue. Fine. And then underground passage, please be functional. Yes, it's functional. And then we have this one going all the way here, which I'm not really sure if they're going to be using, but it's there. If I build additional tunnel from here, let's say somewhere here, it definitely, well, it might be the best option for our people. So there you go. We have all of this connected, not this part though. You know what? Just to keep it a little bit diverse, we can go for overpass here. Well, if it fits. So let's go for overpass, pedestrian, concrete, that's fine. Can we... Looks like it's gonna work, at least. Yeah, I don't see why it shouldn't work. So let's go like this. And then on the other side, something like this. This is gonna be angled, and I have a feeling that it's not gonna work. Yeah, I believe the angled part is not correct. So let's demolish this. And demolish this. Actually, you know what? I think I should point this in the right direction from the get-go. Let's go and one more time. I think this is exactly what I wanted. And build it here, but without any connections. These overpasses, this is my experience with overpasses and underpasses. Build them as short as possible. They still have to climb and then go... Are you freaking kidding me? They still have to go over. Maybe they're too close to the... I forgot. Are they supposed to connect automatically or not? Maybe. Let's do it like this. Let's do it... Let's not. Let's do it like this. It could be that this one is just too close to the railroad. Yeah, fine. Let's give them space. This is a little bit annoying. Let's build it like this, and then I'm pretty sure that this is gonna work now. Wow, good thing that I was sure about this. Okay, I'm experiencing some technical difficulties here for some reason. I'm probably doing something wrong. Maybe it's just a trial and error. Maybe it's because there's two intersections over here and they need pillars to be in a certain distance. Maybe. Maybe they're in the forest. One last time. You suck. Okay. Oh, is it height maybe? Maybe it's the height issue because this is elevated. Maybe. Would I be surprised? No. I should... Yeah, I think it's the height. I think it's the height. Okay, no dice, no plan, no go. Demolish this. I know there are trucks on the way. Sorry about that, but go. Go away. Sure. Underpass here. And then underpass here. Just because, well, they said it's height. So let's see if it's height. Underpass is here. And let's see if we can build this. F3 connected. Well, color me embarrassed. It works. I'm fine with this. I'm fine. No overpasses in Murmansk. Well, there are. They are going to the heating plant, which is a little bit crooked, but fine. Continuing on. I believe the trams are needed in Murmansk, and I'm 100% behind this. This one requires workers here, so we're gonna go for footpath office to finish this road. That's fine. They need to set up the lighting system and whatnot. Why don't we have this in the buses in the road construction? Okay, just because the final stage needs to be constructed. But do we really need these then here? Maybe we can use them from the footpath office. The cranes. Do we need cranes in the road construction office? Because we don't have the people here. We don't send people in the road construction office because we don't want them to go. We don't want to use people to go and do machines work, paving and bulldozing and all that stuff. And if we had a bus here, they would be doing it. But why do we have a crane here then? I don't think crane is necessary here as well, because crane means we're gonna need people. Crane doesn't finish the work on its own. So maybe crane is not needed in the road construction office. Anyway, let's move away from that. Let's see the main issue here with the radio station. Did I set everything right over here? Radio station, yes. We're gonna leave it as it is. We'll see how our quality improves in sports and culture. Okay, continuing on. Harbor, Danil is back. Welcome back, brother. And this is a really important topic to address. We have a committee who didn't put the harbor construction on hold, but kindly suggested that we need to start finishing. The committee led by Mr. OG suggested kindly that we should finish some of the projects that we started already, because we need it for propaganda purposes. We had a lot of projects started on and we need to finish it before we start on a huge projects like a harbor. So steel mill was the first thing that was requested because of the consumption and imports of steel that we are experiencing. So harbor project is my personal pet peeve project, and it will be addressed sooner or later. Just it's put on hold just for a while. Hopefully not permanently. So there we go. Harbor will be constructed. Okay, Mr. Stats, limit the supermarket's amounts in the Murmansk. Yes, this is what I forgot. I forgot to increase the amount of food that can be stored in our supermarket over here, because we don't need... Let's go to 100% like this. And then lower this. There we go. And then 10. I know the perfect was 25, 25, 50. Yeah, let's do that. Let me show you a trick. If you want perfectly perfect odds, go to close to 25% and then go 20% to electronics, and it's going to be 20, 20, 60. I think it's a little bit better. I think it would be better for more food. Oh, yeah, then we can increase the food to, let's say, 70%. Yeah, this is not bad. Okay, let's go 70, 15, 15. Perfect. Continuing on. Overhead pedestrian bridges, we addressed this. It's going to be underground pedestrian bridges or something. But I probably missed some of them. Let's see. Did I miss any of them over here? No, we're still... Oh, right. Let's go and construct these. These require construction office. I have no... For the... I don't know. For something, I don't understand how this can be constructed and not this. What is this connected to? How do they deliver? I know. It's like a adjacent building. As soon as they have access to one, they can actually construct it. But this is like electricity hoses. Anyway, ooh. This is what you were talking about. Okay, my bad. I think I understand here. So let me see if we can fix this. Now, a little bit of a problem here. Is that we don't have a lot of space here. So we might have an issue. Is this gonna work? Of course it will. Perfect. Let's remove a little bit more of this. Let's integrate the... what's this? Why is it so wonky? Let's do it like this and then like this. Perfect. How can we make this work? Okay, let them work like this. And then here... bendy? That's bendy enough. Not perfect. You know what? Let me set this up and try to remind me if we did this correctly or not. Look, they can walk to the steel mill on the footpath here, on the road here. That's fine. But I would like them to use this if at all possible. Probably gonna use the mud road anyway. So if I forget this, you know what I need to do? I need to connect this to mud road to the rest of the infrastructure. I won't do it now just because I'll see if this is gonna work or not. Will they construct this footpath through the steel mill? Probably not. Will they construct it through here? I don't know. We'll see. If they don't, I will just connect this mud footpath and it's gonna be working then. People will have access to this. We have a construction office over here, and while we were talking, we are almost done with this project here. Now, yes, I understand the issue of constructing this long road here. Unfortunately, well, why is this not being constructed? Can you please construct this? That's why I built both accesses. He should be constructing this. Okay. Anyway, as soon as he's done with this, we are done. We're done with infrastructure, and we can set all of these trains to go all the way here. And this is also help us experience the boom in construction around here. We just need to finish the infrastructure, the footpaths and roads, and we can actually, all the excess workers that are not working the steel mill will go and construct our Nissesberg over here. Okay, continuing on. People listening to radio. Yeah, Mr. Stats explained that if you have 25% of people owning a radio, which is shown in the radio station... is this done? It's done? It's done. Is anybody using this? I hope for your sake that you're using this, because I'll make you use this. Wait, okay. Do we have any truck traffic going between two cities? Okay, I need to see if they're using it. If you're not using it, there's gonna be hell to pay. This was an important project, and ooh, yes, they're using it. Okay, they're using this road, and they found out that this is the closest way from one to the other side. I need to increase the traffic through here. I need to. It needs to be justified. We need to show to our people that this was a good project. We'll focus on this in the future. This is absolutely... I think this is nice. I don't want to toot my own horn, but I think this was a great idea. Many of you suggested tunnels, overpasses, different projects, and I think this is a really, really amazing project. Anyway, fuel station, that all good stuff is gonna be constructed at one point. We need a footpath office here. Let's go with footpath, finish this. We need a footpath office here. Let's have footpath, finish this. Why don't I have asphalt? Because it's the next stage. Of course. Okay, that's gonna be constructed. What else is happening around here? Continuing on, buying used vehicles. Yes, I agree. Mr. Stats suggested that we should be using buy the vehicles, buying used vehicles because it's reasonable. It makes perfect sense. I should just turn on the cheat, which I know it's let's see, vehicles availability. I can do it here, but I think it restarts the game, and I don't want to do that. So we can buy used vehicles, and this was for Slivovica transport. So yes, I think I will start doing that. I know how to do it, but it's just, you know, I'm not really sure, you know, how would it be approved by you guys, and why this is not a game mechanic. Why do they stop production of those? Yes, you're buying new vehicles instead of used ones, but I think even in the game, developers maybe they're just forcing you maybe to use the newer vehicles. Maybe it makes sense, maybe not. I don't know. So Slivovica orchard here is slowly growing. We need to expand it a little bit. Okay. If I press it and hold it, will it at one point plant something? Or is it just going to be annoying me like this? Okay, and now 2 trees. Okay, that's fine. If I press... Here, I'm going like crazy. There we go. 2 trees now. Anyway, I wanted to plant an orchard, you know, like a proper orchard, artificial one. I know it potentially could be seen from the ships that it's, you know, nature doesn't work in straight lines and that kind of stuff. Anyway, I'm not gonna waste time here. Expansion of tram network. Yes, that's a future expansion of the tram network. Yes, Mr. Stat said that we should plan for this, but I mentioned I don't know if it's gonna be needed because of this, because I don't think, you see how far this reaches here. So if we build a city to here, it should all be in a reach of a tram station or already existing tram network. Maybe, is it better? Is it better if people use trams? If I have additional stop over here, is it going to be faster, or it's better for people to walk? I don't know. This is a question, potential question. Guys, let me know what you think in the comment section. Continuing on, rail construction office. We already finished this, even though I addressed it. It's already done. I don't know if I addressed it properly, but yeah, the suggestion was that we should be building. I actually didn't understand exactly what Mr. Stats wanted. I know that he said that this main line should be utilized to construct this. This is just a fast thing that I needed to do. And the best thing I knew at the time was just build a quick railroad here from this construction office, because this is going to be the fastest thing that we can do to construct this. Why the hell are you not building this? Where? Where's the vehicle? Oh, right, you know what? First of all, where's the vehicle? Well, don't go there, don't build that. We need more vehicles. We need more vehicles here. Where's the big one? Is you the big one? How do I know the big one? Oh, here we go. 260 tons empty weight. I will go with this one. Let's just put him here, because soon these guys are actually going to be constructing the rest of the railroad infrastructure here. And yes, this is going to be the thing here. Well, yeah, darn it. Let's see if this is going to work. For example, from here, constructing it like this. Let's see if I can do it here. Well, I can kinda. Well, kinda, it's not good enough. I should have probably done this. Like this. And then switch to here. By the way, this one needs to be connected to this one as well. Will you be able to? Yauza. Maybe not. Maybe we shouldn't do this. I already segmented this, but it doesn't matter. I'm gonna let them finish it on their own. I can do it from here. Well, we can do it like this. If I go like this... Because currently this is a dead end line, and then connect it here. There we go. And then connect it from here to here. And then from here it needs to go... from here it needs to go back to be connected to these lines. So this is not possible. We need to segment it a little bit further. So something like this. And then can it even be? I probably should have gone a little bit more like this. There we go. And then connect it to one railroad line. And then connected it to other railroad line, and this should give them access to every single railroad segment over here, except this railroad doesn't have. We're gonna have to, you know what, in the end I will make a loop from here backwards, and then they're gonna be able to finish the whole thing here. Okay, that's perfect. And I'll leave this for a while here, because this is, I think this is one of the best ways that you can construct the rest of the railroad. Wow, there's a lot of stuff to be done around here. And this is also not possible to be built by this construction office at the moment. We will be, you can see they have exchangers over here. So what I can do here is make another loop, because all of these are done, except the electricity hoses. But let's try like this. Exchanger is here. So what we need to do, is everything built before the exchanger? Yes, looks like it is. So we don't have to make two of them. We can make only one. So if I go loops, I mean, or another exchanger. So if I make another loop around here and just push it back to the network. Wow, really? Too small of a loop? Okay, fine. Let's go 90 degree this way, and this can go. Which one do I connect it to? It doesn't really matter, because they have an exchanger here, so they can go in the opposite direction anyway. So but will they? Let's leave them and see. Let's leave them and see. This is the second loop I'm gonna be building. You know what? None of these trains are actually doing anything at the moment. I think I should transport them all here. Now we come to the second problem, is that we don't have enough resources to run 4 trains here, and I don't think. Maybe we do. I don't know if these trucks will be able to supply all these trains with resources. Yes, we are building the infrastructure to have all these resources supplied directly to these storages. Why didn't I just supply resources to the storages then? Why am I supplying this when I can? Oh, right, because it wasn't done back then. Yeah, sure. Let's do this. Let's have these trains brought back here. And this one as well. Come on, you can do this. You're a big boy, come on. Really? It's unreachable. How come? Let me guess, there's a train in front of me. Well, wait until it's gone. Dumbass. Okay. This message also wasn't necessary. Well, my message to young people out there wasn't necessary, but also these messages that I was getting weren't really necessary. Anyway, why is this not done? It has 2 stages to be constructed. You're just starting on the first one. I expected this to be done faster. I expected more of you. Continuing on, Šljivovica, why are we choosing Šljivovica, not whiskey? I think I said this just because I already told the story, and I don't want to switch back to whiskey, and I do 100% agree that whiskey would be a good story too, not saying better. Definitely good story too, and I would go with this, with whiskey story, if Šljivovica was the drink of choice for our Alaskan Soviets, but unfortunately I didn't really meant to make it, you know, official drink Šljivovica. It was just, you know, special drink. But anyway, it was really good idea from Mr. Stas to suggest that, and I agree. You freaking plant a freaking tree already. You can't. I know. And I also suggest. No, it was. Yeah, I suggested this that we should. I can do this in editor. I believe. Let me just see if I can quickly do this. Remember to do this. I think in the cheat mode. Yes, CHE. If you press CHE, more cheat mode is activated, and then you have action with objects instead of actions. I think it's this one. Okay, maybe not. I forgot. CHE, turning it on. I forgot how to plant trees here, but yeah, it's one of those. I did that. I had a really good suggestion how to plant perfect trees. It was a little bit on the complicated side. It could be OG, it could be BC74SJ. Somebody gave me quick instructions how to plant trees perfectly here. It was working. It was fine, but it's a little bit over my head. Maybe even will to live, but because it's a little bit more work than I'm willing to invest, which is the last topic we're gonna think about this. Official drink of Republic, switch to whiskey, we won't do that. Fields, oh right, the fields, I talked about fields that we should have around here. It's a genius idea, I love it. Problem with the, the visual effect that they're gonna have here. Well, I think yellow tree branches in a green forest here, pine forest, might be a, well, if we replant the whole forest in plum trees, I think then it's not going to be questionable. But anyway, I know, loopholes in the story. Yes, I'm not perfect storyteller. And then the last thing is doing my own mods. Mr. Stats is willing to give me lessons. Some people also suggested this previously, wanted to give me lessons how to do my own mods, how to change the stats of the mods, statistics of the mods, and maybe even visual appearance. But I know it requires, I think, more time than I'm willing to invest. I'm gonna tell you a couple of short stories about my video editing career, which was absolutely zero. My video editing career includes having this YouTube channel, and that's it. Everything I needed to do about this, I had to Google it and test it and YouTube it and this kind of stuff, and rinse and repeat and rinse and repeat. It took me, I don't know, like 6 days to upload my first video or something like that. Editing as well, I think I started with a Shotcut free software, but it was extremely unstable. It was crashing every other time I tried to upload it. And then one of the farming simulator, I think, guys, YouTubers on the live stream, I asked them what they use, and they told me there's Adobe. I was like, I'm not paying 30 euros a month for Adobe. It's I don't have that kind of money. It's like 300-400 euros a year. Incredible. No, but he said there's a thing called Adobe Elements. Sorry, Premiere Elements. And I was like, okay, what the hell is that? Why I never heard about that? But literally, it's really hard to find. Even if you Google it, it's not even going to be the first result, because Adobe is trying to hide this from you, because it's just let's call it, let's be nice and call it, it's Adobe Premiere Pro Lite. So, and this is what I need. I don't have video editing experience. I have no wish to be a video editor, except when I tell to grown-up people that I'm making YouTube videos. But other than that, it's I don't have I don't have artistic expression in doing this. Like I don't know how to make videos, and I don't want to know how to make perfect edits and stuff. I will try to improve all the time, but I don't think I'll ever gonna be the best video editor in the world. Probably bottom 7 billion. But anyway, it's not gonna be I'm not gonna be a video editor, and the editing mods will include me learning how to use another software. I know that there are guys in the Discord channel, which you should definitely join. It's free. If any of you listening, you can freely join Oolykee Gaming or Oolykee, I don't know what it's called. We have a lot of modders there. I'm not gonna name names, but they're trying to teach me this, but I don't think I have time. Like when they mention blenders and editing and switching files and saving it in different stuff, it's just, yeah, over my head. It might be more work than I'm willing to actually, do or have time to do. I'm not sure which one of those two is, and it sounds lazy. It could be. I believe every one of us have a certain degree of laziness in us. Back me up here, guys. But anyway, you see this? Full. You see these construction signals here? No, you don't, because there's none of them there. You know what that means? We're ready to rumble. We're ready to go. Okay, last thing. Mixed semaphores. Chains. I don't know if we're gonna need this. I'm just gonna put it like this. Chain semaphores over here. We need for entrance to the intersection like this. We're gonna have one way, sorry, dual way. One way, one direction, the other way, other direction. Perfect. These guys here. One. And one more, and we can go for one more. Well, it's gonna be more than one more, but of course. This one is going in the opposite direction, and then yeah, these guys as well, they can stay as they are. Where is this? This is going to be not. This is not good. They have to have a little bit more space. I don't know how long the train sets are. Sure. We can do it over here, and then this direction, and this is ready to rumble. Perfect. And now I can actually tell these guys that they should stick to the right hand side now. But this is gonna be Murmansk high-speed railroad, or rail. Murmansk high-speed rail. Okay, can we switch this so I don't make a lot of mistakes here? This is Strakov, yes, but after that you need to go all the way here and then all the way back and then go to the Murmansk. I think this is it. I think this is it. Semaphores, one last time, check here with semaphores. Pause. You shouldn't be able to go there, but that's fine. This exchanger, I don't think this exchanger is necessary here, but I'm gonna leave it, and let's see how this is gonna cope now. This guy is going to Strakov with no workers, and do we start with iron industry? I think no. I think I don't want to start with iron industry right now. I just wanted to see the steel mill working. So what I'm gonna do is Strakov platform, no unload, no unload. And then, oh bollocks, I forgot about this one. Nicesburg platform. Before Nicesburg platform, you need to, that doesn't need to be Strakov. I missed this one, so we have this one. And then after Nicesburg, we have this one. Oh bollocks, no, that's not it. That's a, what? Electric connection can be actually placed as a station? That's news to me. And this one here. What? Why is there a helicopter here? Oh! Helicopters are working. What the hell? Why are helicopters working? Why is there no fire department coming here? Yeah, I'm surprised that helicopters are working. This is how it's supposed to... Wait. People are here? Trucks are not moving. That's not good. That's definitely not a good thing. Mine is saved, but why are these not working? Okay, couple of things I want to notice. Ooh, what's this? No electricity. Really? Did we put too much pressure on the system here? Maybe we did. Okay, we need more electricity. Well, this is not gonna work at the moment, so leave it alone. And then electricity, the only... Okay, let's check the... Darn it, I didn't expect this to happen. Let's see here. Okay, this voltage is stable. Maybe because they expect electricity to come from here. Well, from here. And it's not. Okay, that wasn't the intention on my part. We can fix this. That's not a problem, but this is going to be temporary fix. This can be connected here. Do we have any... the closest cables I have from there is here. Do I want to do this? I don't think I have choice in the matter. So let's do like this. This one and this one. Okay, this really wasn't expected on my part. Sorry about that. So this is just overhead wires. We need construction Murmansk, and I will employ helicopter office for this because this is an emergency, so they can go and fix this. I believe how this works, that these trains expect electricity for their operation to come from here. Why is this one not needing electricity anymore? Is it the grid reached the capacity? Maybe. I wouldn't be surprised. We have a lot of trains going around. If I click on a train, do we have the voltage here? Voltage is... it looks stable. It looks stable. What about... where's the... I'll probably... Here, this one. Voltage stable. I'm not sure if this is what I should be looking at, because I'm looking at the same thing as I'm looking at the... Again, voltage here. It's a little bit higher than the previous one. Is this a thing? This one is all the way up. I don't know. I don't know. This is how much they're using in kilowatts. That's fine. Yeah, but I wouldn't be surprised. We have a lot of trains, and I bet that a lot of them require more electricity. Now, this is our utmost importance. I have obviously helicopters assigned to this as well. Do we have helicopters actually delivering something? Mi-10s, KMZs, that's of course. And steel and electrical components, that's fine. Hopefully this is going to be done fast. Power supply here looks fine. Of course, we're gonna need electricity redundancy here. Yeah, that's kind of obvious. Hoping that this can do it, even though this was supposed to be the groundworks. Really, I didn't even start with this. Okay, perfect. Not perfect, but good. And this was supposed to be just supplying electricity to the steel mill, and we are still questioning if it's possible only for this one to deliver electricity here. I will connect it to the network here, but this might cause some issues, because if steel mill sucks all the electricity here, this public transport system might not be able to work correctly. So there's this issue that we might experience, but so it might be better not even connected to the electricity, to the power plant. Depends how the physics of electricity work in the game. I had the same issue with Canvu, and a lot of you probably know that if you have substations near your huge consumers, they will actually take electricity from the substation right to the high voltage power cables getting to them, and this is the reason why we have high voltage power cables getting there. To supply it with electricity, but okay, everything is delivered. We should have more helicopters. We have a crap load of helicopters delivering, buses delivering people. That's perfect. That's really nice to see. Look how many workers are we wasting here. That's fine. We have a lot of workers here. They're gonna be delivered as well. Oh, I like this fuel train. I think more wagons would look much nicer, but we don't have currently need for it. But give me a suggestion about this. Do you think we should have longer trains just because we can, or something short like this is fine as well? Yeah, it would be nice to know. Okay, so slowly we're gonna be hopefully finishing this and putting this in production. Now the big thing is we need to start giving people options. As you know, this one doesn't have any connection to the real world as well, but for construction purposes, I think we're gonna have to connect this with mud roads. Just for construction purposes. I will remove it. Mr. Stotts, thank you for criticizing us not to build overpasses. Yeah, I know. Everybody understands. Needs to be done. This is how the cookie crumbles. That's it. That's fine. What's with this? You need bricks. Probably they're on the way. I'm assuming so. This one here is not assigned to anybody. That would be... yeah, let's start with groundworks. This is gonna be a long project. What's with this? You are still on the laying bricks. That would be construction stage. You can go and have some help from there. This one here, oh, interesting. This one is not assigned to anybody. Let's go for ground construction office. That's the one that has underpass over here. So I'm really looking forward to see if people are going to be using this. Yes, we need a lot of trees here, and this is also a suggestion. What do you think? Which trees should we plant around here? Bushes, poplars? I'm against poplars. I know that they're classic. For the I lived in communist country, and poplars were everywhere. I like it, but it's gonna ruin the visual appeal of the city, height, because poplars can grow really, really high. I think, lower trees like pine, birch, would be better, but yeah, I'm open to suggestions. Let me know what you think. How can we how would you decorate this? Acacia trees, show the might of Soviet Republic and whatnot. Whatever you think, guys, would be the best. Give me a suggestion. I would really love to know. Yeah, well, since we're producing this, I'm just gonna finish both of the roads here. Later on, I'm gonna have to assign footpath office. Maybe I should go straight away just because I know we're gonna need it. And I don't think the footpath office is that busy. So let me just assign both of them here. So they're gonna construct this. Right. So these guys didn't go to intervention over there. It could be that it's covered, it's green, I understand, but they still didn't go there. Two options we have here. We can increase the quality of the roads here, which is probably the best solution. Or we can shorten the roads, which is also a good solution, but it doesn't mean that they will actually do something about it. So let's do this. Let me upgrade some of the roads here. So I'm gonna go and set the road construction office for automation here, just because I want them to finish all of this. We're gonna go with gravel first, and this one straight away you can see that it's gonna need a footpath office because it doesn't have space for the machinery because it's shorter than 21 meters. Okay. What else? I think we need to allow workers. I hear trains. Okay, this is working now. They should have spacing here. I think this is working now. The only thing that I'm gonna stop, let's go Murmansk one more time. People, Murmansk high-speed rail. The people, Strakhov. Wait. Okay, we have two Strakhov. Okay, this is the second one. Everybody gets out. And here again, everybody gets out. This is important because if we get people here and they don't go out because there's no room to work anywhere, probably should lower this to 0 as well because we don't have coal at the moment. Actually, why am I not delivering? No, accept changes. Why am I not delivering coal here with trucks until we get the... Yeah, that's not a bad idea, is it? Is it? Okay, I'm kidding, fine, don't heal. And go with workers. There we go. Right, how many people we have living with their parents? 500. Do we have any space around here? Indeed we do. Time to populate more Murmansk a little bit more. Let's first. Coal over here. It's being delivered. We have a couple of trucks. Oh, I have a perfectly next episode. Well, I'll write it down. Hopefully, if I remember, I have a perfect plan for you guys. You're gonna love it. We have a couple of dumper trucks from here. Where are you? Here we go. Sure, let's go with big ones initially. So just to remove all of this, and all of this. So these trucks are gonna go here. Unfortunately, they have to load from here because this is extremely temporary solution. And then you're gonna go here and unload, load coal. Wait until unloaded. Initially, yes, wait until unloaded. Off you go, and I forgot, I need to copy this schedule to these guys, but I don't think I can do this. Sure. Where are you? Other side of the country. Whoa. What are they doing? Fueling? Okay, that's fine. Go here and go here. Sure. Don't go back to your storage areas. You need to go... Yeah, you have stuff to do. Perfect. And they're gonna be using the new highway. Come on, use it. Come on. Who's using it? Oh, look at him. Oh, wow. Is that the one that I just... No, that's a different one. Ooh, coal supplies are going through here as well. Well, everybody's going through here as well. Ooh, this is beautiful. This is amazing. Whoever suggested this, I need multiple of you. All of you. You're just great. I just love you all, guys. Seriously. Bottom of my heart. Right. We have a couple of minutes left. Can we make this work? Can we make this work? Can we... 500 ton capacity. Ooh, we can burn this baby all day long. You know what? Just for the sake of it, this one requires construction stage. Just because it might work, I will... there's no reason why I shouldn't connect this to this. I have two more. I can go around and connect two more, but I'm not sure if I should do it. This one can go and... construction? Yeah, construction. We can take our time. Take our sweet. Oh, question mark. Wait. Why is there? Why is there? Wait a minute. Question marks. I don't like question marks. Wait. Where are you going? You need to go to Strakhov platform 2. Strakhov platform 2. This one. Go here. Okay, I might have to redo this. Okay, and you're now here. Are you here? You're not. Switch from Strakhov. Yes, Nissersburg. And then Strakhov back. Let's do this one more time. I'll just inspect it. I'm not gonna change anything in this episode because this is last chance for us. So we have Murmansk train platform. That would be... we have numbers. Just move away. This is platform number 1. Yes, and then platform number 2. Perfect. Platform number 3. Yes, and 6, but 3. And then we have 4. And then 5. Right. And then 5 after Nissersburg. It needs to go... Pause. This Strakhov needs to be removed. And from Nissersburg, it has to go... No. This one needs to be removed. This one needs to be removed. After Nissersburg, it has to go here. And then back here. Okay, and accept this. So this is 6 and 7. There we go. Now, I'm hoping that I didn't mess up their schedule, plan, all that good stuff. No people. Still no workers? Really? Okay, that was slightly unexpected, but okay, groundworks. Groundworks can be done by these guys. Here, oh, this is the moment of truth. I could have checked this bit earlier. Yeah, this is not going to be constructed. I'm going to have to go for the mud road over here. It doesn't mean that it can't look nice if it's just a utility road. Hopefully this is going to be constructed automatically. Groundwork. Oh, helicopter. Oh, no, that's fine. No. Let them finish this way. What's happening here? Okay, you need to go to Strakhov platform 2. That would be Strakhov platform 2. That's this one here. Go there. Perfect. And from there continue on. So you should now be able to go there. Okay. And this guy is going to the second to last. Yes, that one. And then this one is, well, it's going there. And you are going... Oh, this is not the one. This is not the one. You need to go to this one here. There we go. This is what it was confusing. And hopefully we fixed it now. Oh, look at this caterpillar doing the stuff that it does. There we go. Okay, it's going to be fixed now. Okay, this is working. I'm liking how this works. We have all the stages set up. That's fine. And how are we doing with these? Oh, baby. They're building it. Look at this. This is being constructed as well. Well, I'm hoping. Why am I going from here to here? It doesn't matter because they have exchange. I could have gone to either or. That's perfect. We have too many trains here. So... we have too many trains here and they're not doing that much. Will they be able to work on this? You know what I can do? I can set this connection from here all the way here and they can start building straight away from the other side. That's not a bad idea. I'll think about it. I'll sleep on it. Anyway, we're way over time. Unfortunately, Oolykee is gonna be disappointing again because we still don't have workers working the steel mill, but I think it's just a matter of time. It always is. Guys, anyway, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, press the like button. If you didn't, leave a nasty comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, notification bell, ring it, comment section, hit it, and I will see you in the next one. Yeah, have a nice one. Bye-bye.